Hello everyone, this is Mark with Lean ISO Management Systems. Welcome to another chapter in our Lean ISO 9001 saga. This video discusses element 854 preservation. The organization shall preserve the outputs during production and service provision to the extent necessary to ensure conformity to requirements. The note reads, preservation can include identification, handling, contamination control, packaging, storage, transmission or transportation, and protection. While this clause does not require documentation, I cannot recall a company without some material handling or preservation procedures. Whether documented or not, this process shall ensure conformity to requirements that may be your customer's specifications, regulatory requirements, your company's standards, etc. Let's examine the recommendations in the note. Preservation can include identification. The standard relentlessly duplicates its requirements. We have already covered identification and traceability in our video 852. But, anyway, let's review possible identifications. When we receive materials, components, or parts, we identify them with their part numbers, lot numbers, etc. We must mark specific components with an ESD warning label if we receive sensitive electronic components. In another scenario, we may receive materials with a limited shelf life, such as adhesives, solvents, glues, rubber components, etc. Limited shelf life items shall be identified to prevent the use of expired lots. Another example of essential identification concerns materials and products that must be stored in special conditions, such as temperature, humidity, an inert atmosphere, etc. The next point is handling. This may be as simple as defining procedures to protect the product during realization. This aspect becomes critically essential when, for example, you produce or use hazardous materials. These processes may include provisions for handling and storing such materials, training material handlers, etc. The following consideration is contamination control. If you manufacture silicone chips, medical devices, satellites, or similar products, you must establish processes for contamination control. These typically include particle and microbiological contamination, as well as other aspects of the environment that must be controlled based on how stringent the requirements are. Several ISO standards specify requirements for clean environments, such as clean room classes, ISO 1 through ISO 9. ISO 1 is the cleanest class, and ISO 9 is the dirtiest. Even if classified as the dirtiest class, the ISO 9 clean room environment is cleaner than a regular room. The following considerations are packaging and storage. We already discussed these issues in part when we discussed storage conditions and processes for managing materials with limited shelf life and special storage conditions. Next, the standard suggests considering transmission or transportation. The way I read it, transmission relates to electronic media. For example, if you work on a project with particular security constraints, you must establish a safe means of exchanging information with your customers and within the organization. Regarding physical parts, transportation may require particular product protection and shipping environments, such as temperature, shock and vibration restriction, saltwater protection, transportation time, etc. Let's summarize our discussion today. Preserve outputs to ensure conformity to the requirements considering, where applicable, identification, handling, contamination control, packaging and storage, transmission or transportation, and protection. This is all for today, folks. As always, check free downloads on our website. Do not hesitate to contact me if you need assistance implementing your lean management system. My contact info is below. Remember to subscribe, share, like, and comment. Your support helps us promote our Lean QMS project. While you do this, I will start working on my next video. I hope to see you then.